Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, G Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab. What I do for you. I got a nice, quick, something short and quick, but a good lesson, hopefully. So let's go. Rightism 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. The message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune into receiving them. The numbers looking good. I appreciate you. Let's do what we do. Right Thinkers mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right Thinkers way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission. That all right thinkers know thyself. That's why I gave you daily lessons so that you can do just that with the lessons that you can use and know thyself. That's why I do it for you. Let's go. I asked the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical. But if you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. Let's go. So, a person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. A person who knows not and believes and think that they know is dangerous. You avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to Mayat, be true. Right thinkers, let's talk about talent, that gift from God that you didn't do nothing to receive. But if you cultivate it and use it, that's your gift back to God. Sort of like life. They got the phrase, life is God's gift to you. What you do with it is your gift to Him. Your choice. Let's go. So quick lesson. It should be take that long. Talent, that thing that you can do better than most, and you didn't have to do anything to receive it. That's a beautiful thing. And a lot of us use it and take it for granted. Some of us misuse it for other uses. Again, life and talent are the two things that only God can give you. Your job with both of them is to what? Use them to know thyself. Why? Because the spirit that's in us is ignorant of itself. You being the body that's in, you have a conscious mind, you have to get it to know itself by the deeds and work that you put in to make it happen for yourself. Hence, know thyself. That's why. And we all have a God given talent. Knowing thyself is just only one way to use your talent to honor and respect Him. Again, right thinking is a talent we all have, like common sense. But many of us, again, like common sense, don't use it in life. And if you can't think right, you won't be successful in life. It's hard to win when you can't think for yourself. Okay? I have a talent to teach what I know. Started since Pop One of football. And I have been doing it my whole life. Sonic, drugs, loading trucks, driving, teaching, philosophical points of views. That's why I am right now. So yeah, this is what I do. And hopefully you would be the beneficiary of that. Why? Because I do what I do to help you. Where does the talent that we all have come from? Yeah. And we need to understand our mother and our father is that couple that made the phrase or state the phrase, let us come together and make man in our image. If it's a man, it's in the father's image. That's who behind me. If it's a female, it's in the mother's image. That's my sister. So when you are made and created by your parents, you're going to look like one or the other. Simple as that. That's the image. So that's where it comes from. Don't get caught up in a whole bunch of nonsense. That's just the way it is. And God, understand this, gives, all his creatures what? Talent, a gift, other than life, from the smallest, the ant, to the largest. Okay? Understand that. Why? Because if you have something that was given to you, all you have to do is cultivate it and get a person who gave it to you honor and respect by what? Using it. Every person who reaches success in life will give what? God his due. I like to thank God, yeah, even before their parents sometimes. But the whole point is your parents are your God, and God is just, you think God is just, no, it's your parents who created you. I ain't going that lesson, that ain't for now. But that's how what I did is when you are given something, it was given to you by your parents. Okay? God, again, when you're humble by the accolades that you receive and being, instead of being proud and prideful and boisterous, egoistic. No, you are humble. Why? Because that's the difference in the ego and the higher self. The higher self is humble. The ego self is raised up to walk around, chest pulled out, all proud of themselves. I used to do that. I don't do that no more. So I've gotten better at that personally. When you are self improving, you're doing it for yourself. So you should be the judge and the jury of if you're doing it right or wrong for yourself, not for somebody else. I do what I do for me. I thank God again for the talent that I was given by what? So I use it to bring others to him by using my ability to teach. I want to teach others to know themselves, to know God for themselves. That's the gift, that's the talent, that's the mission that I'm on. Simple as that. I ain't got to be a preacher. I ain't gotta be none of that. I'm a sage. I'm a teacher. I teach, and you can learn how to get to God from the lessons that I give. Simple as that. Moving on. Where we at? What's this? Talent again is God's gift to us. What we do with that gift is our gift to God. Simple as that. That ain't hard to understand. Again, talent is the self. That has just abundance of it. But every individual has the ability to what? To do anything. Like I said, if you can conceive it, you can achieve it. Knowing thyself should be a goal that you should set what? For yourself. All that other stuff, that's fine. But knowing thyself should be on the high on that list of priority of things to do before you pass on. All right. So now if I can know or do anything in life, knowing thyself will, it still is my end game. My goal is to what? Know thyself so that I can what? Live a fruitful, righteous life from that point on. The younger you are, when you find that out for yourself, the better and longer your life will be for yourself. With this talent that we're given, what? You can run fast, you can jump high, you can shoot or throw a ball. All these is talents that's given to you by your maker. It's up to you to use them, but you have to cultivate them. A lot of us just take talent for granted because it's given. You don't exercise or cultivate it. The stuff that you work hard on, you earn. But talent is something you should cultivate also because it's given to you. Don't take it for granted. Use it to your best ability. And when you reach your life's goal, in every endeavor, the first person you thank is who? God. That's normal. That's natural. But the work that you put in, the things that you actually do, you got to be responsible and understand you had something to do with that. You had a hand in that. Most egoistic people would say that first. Humble people and spiritual people will put that last. Why? Because they don't look at it that way. Other people do. Trust me. Now, if you're down and out, here you go, right here. And you can't blame what God for what? Your wrong thinking and bad actions and bad decision makings with your life. When I was in prison, the whole time I'm rolling, God never came to my mind. I'm just telling you the truth. When that door slammed, it was no more fun, no more nothing. First person I went to go to was God. Found him inside me. And I've been knowing that ever since. So understand that if you're looking for God anywhere, in the wrong place, inside yourself. Let's go. Watch this. Now, okay, yeah. Teaching is a talent, again, a gift that can only be done right. How? But if you was a what? Good student to learn what it is you're teaching. A lot of people want to teach what they didn't learn. That's impossible to understand it, but they make it up as they go. If you learn it, you're proficient in it, you manifest it for yourself, now you know it. Thinking you know it because you read it, thinking you understand it because you read it, if you haven't manifested, if you haven't test drive it, you don't know about that product. I know right thinking is good. Why? I use it. Moving on. That's the point. Knowing thyself and using your talent to be what? Your best self. That's the purpose of it. Once you know who you are, you will be more comfortable in any endeavor that you take on in life. When you're unsure of who you are, your life is pretty much that roller coaster ride. That's never fun. Okay, gain control. Do what you think is best for you. Make good decisions. Follow somebody who you know and trust, and ask for advice and do your best. That's life. I know I could sell drugs. Why? Because they was good. What I was selling was good. Drugs, they was good, so I sold them. Wasn't good, that wasn't a good thing, but I did it for money. What's this? Now I did that, but it was still what? Wrong. So what happened? I had to pay the price, the consequences for my wrong action. Prison. Okay, sit down and think about that. And it's supposed to be a rehabilitation situation. Not enough time, don't do it. Too much time, don't get it done. It's got to be done when the time is done just right. The person gets a chance to learn his lesson, understand it, and then get back into the world to see if they can get back. You take them out of society too long, they become institutionalized, and then they go back in society. They don't fit. It don't help them. Moving on, that's another concept, but idea. And when you have a talent, you should use it. And when you fall victim to your talent, don't stop using it. Cultivate it, and when you get a chance, when you get it, you use it again. Now that I know the truth about life, aka knowing thyself, now I want to teach others to do the same thing. That's why I do what I do. It's for you. Why? After I got it, I can teach you about it. That's how it's done. Simple. When I sold drugs, it was to make money. Now I give away self knowledge every day. It ain't for sale. It's to be given. It's to be shared. So that's I got a platform here. I'm not going to charge for giving out knowledge and information. Rightisms. I'm not charging for that. I give that away. Merchandise, a little something different. But my point is, when you got something that's good, that's working, share it. That's what right thinking philosophy is all about, as far as I'm concerned. That's why I do what I do for you. That's the sharing part. Okay. And my blessings come from what? Doing just that. When I share with you, I get my blessings. Trust me. Moving on. We suffer as a race. And they tell you through what? Lack of knowledge. Never mind the talent that you got. You can always learn. You can always become better if you put the time and energy and the effort into it. The talent that you're given will shine even brighter if you put that with it. Just relying on talent, oh, I just do this. No, that's it. Okay, no problem. But I understand certain roles you play, that's cool. But with talent, you're supposed to exercise your right. Use it to your benefit. Now, learning. Okay. Learning and teaching is a talent that can be learned and acquired. I was given that gift to do that. It's easy for me to study, to learn, and acquire information. For some reason, don't know, but I love doing that, so it comes natural for me. That's why I do it. And now I got a chance to what? Share it with those who also feel the need or desire to want to learn. That's why I'm here doing what I do for you. Let me wrap it up again. I appreciate you tuning in. I know the truth. And if you want to know the truth, listen to me, tune in. I can do that for you. That's what I do for you. I was taught by what? Talented people who all inspired me to want to be and do better. I want to be that inspiration to somebody now that it's my turn. The cycle goes on. Okay. Most of my teachers are no longer living. That's how long I've been doing this, and that's how old they have and they are. Why they done passed on. So it got to keep going. I'm just giving knowledge and information for those who want it. Moving on. That's what I do for you. And personally, seeing my children doing good things in life makes me feel so proud and good. Why? Because I had a hand in that. That's some of my handiwork. When I can help somebody change their life around and do better things, I've been doing that my whole life. Some of it wasn't always good, but I've always helped people in life. Simple. The okay. The brain, aka consciousness, that was given to us to use to know thyself. Animals don't have that. Only humans do for a purpose. And that's the reason I'm trying to explain to you. Simple. Wrapping it up. Here you go. I know thyself. And it's the best thing that I do know. So all I want to do now is get others to do what? Know thyself also. Why? So it could be the best thing that can happen to them. If it's the best thing for me, it should work for you the same manner. Help you to know thyself, to be your best self. That's what I do for you. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. That's it. And in closing, right fingers, you know the deal. May you all live to be 100 and be 100 minus a day. So I never know that right thinker like you have passed away. I'll be back.